Mhm. Hello, also in our last class we discussed about the installation of Fortigate device. So here we got the Fortigate firewall in our EVNG lab. Okay, so here it is, the Fortigate firewall available over here. So now we will discuss about how to take uh, GUI access of this firewall. Okay, so for that, first of all, let us select the FortiGate device over here. Okay, click on save. I got the FortiGate device. To manage this firewall, we need we need a network. So we will take management cloud and click on save. So here we got the management cloud. On the behalf of what we can use the FortiGate firewall. Okay, so let's connect them all. I am choosing the port number one of the FortiGate firewall. Okay. And on other side, we already have chosen the management cloud. Let us save. Okay. Let's start the device. So it will take a few seconds to start the FortiGate firewall. Okay. Let's take the CLI access using the SSH. Okay. So we have to wait for a few seconds till the device will turn up. Okay, so here it will automatically show you uh, the license and other details. So here we got the serial number of FortiGate device. Okay. Now we have to take the remote access or GUI access for this firewall. So first of all, we have to provide the username. By default, you can provide the username admin, and password is not available by default. So we have to press enter, and now it will ask you a new password. So we can provide any random password. Okay, so we have got the access of this firewall. Now, to take the GUI access, we need an IP address. Okay, so how to check the IP address of your interface? To check the IP address, we have to put a command show system interface. Okay, and question mark. So it will show you that port number one of this firewall is having 192.168.92.131 IP address. So you can access the GUI with the help of this IP address. So let me put this 192.168.92.131. Whenever I will press enter, so it may be possible that the firewall GUI is not accessing because, so as we can see that GUI not working, right? GUI not working. Okay. So there may be issue with the firewall that we didn't have provide that the the GUI access has not been enabled by default on the device. So we have to allow some permission on the FortiGate firewall. What are these permission like? SSH, okay, HTTP, HTTPS, and the ping. So we have to allow all these. So after allowing all these, we can able to take the remote GUI access of this firewall. So these permission may not be allowed. Okay. So let's go to the firewall. Okay. And put a command. Which one, dear? So we have to allow some permission on the port. Okay. So put a command config. Okay. So config So we have to put some commands over here. Config system interface. Okay. Now it will ask you that what you want to do with the interface. So we have to allow some permission. First of all, edit port number one. Okay. So edit port number one. Now we have taken the access of port number one. Config system interface. Okay. So it is asking for the port number one. Okay. No, we have to press exit and okay, dear. Now let's allow the permission for the port number one. Okay. So config system interface. Okay. Now put a command edit port number one. So dear, we have automatically connected for the port number one. Now set allow access. So we have to allow some access like ping, HTTP, HTTPS, and SSH. Okay. So put all these and in the end, you have to press and now your device can be taken as the GUI access because without this permission, you can't able to open the FortiGate firewall as GUI access using the IP address. So let me go to browser and put the same command. So once I will put the same IP address, so you can see that GUI will appear over here. Now put the username admin, okay, admin and password admin that I was selected. And after logging in, it will ask you, okay, so following step to set up the device like host name dashboard setup. So we can do this later, okay. So this is 40 OS 7.0 that we got over here. So click on OK. So here, this is my entire interface for the FortiGate firewall. In this is the host name, FortiGate VM 64, and this is the serial number for the same that is by default from downloaded from Unit Lab actually. So, well, fairly say this will work same exactly as the real one. Okay. And if you want some additional feature like FortiGate Care Support, IPS web filtering, so we have to take the license for the same. So we have to purchase the license. Okay. So later on we will discuss about that also, how we can take that. Keep connected and have a nice day.